Chapter 1. Bridging Worlds. Imagine trying to explain the power of a universe in your pocket to someone who had never seen a wheel. That's what it would be like to explain today's technology to people from the distant past. If you tried to tell someone from ancient times about a cell phone, about how you could talk to someone on the other side of the world, or access a library's worth of information with just a touch, they wouldn't understand. They didn't have the tools or knowledge to imagine it. And here we are, standing at the edge of a similar leap. We're moving into a time where virtual reality and artificial intelligence are becoming part of everyday life. Right now, we need things like goggles and gloves to experience these digital worlds, but that's only the beginning. Soon, the lines between what's real and what's virtual will blur, and it might be hard to tell them apart. We're already seeing hints of this future in today's technology. Virtual reality lets us step into a world built from pixels and data, where the only limit is imagination. Artificial intelligence is moving beyond static code and becoming something that learns and grows. But even these advancements are just the beginning of a transformation that will challenge our understanding of what's real and what's possible. Just like the people from the past couldn't grasp our modern technology, we might not fully understand what's coming. But one thing's clear: we're creating worlds, virtual worlds. Yes, but worlds that could one day be as real as the one we live in. In ancient times, the people who wrote down the stories we now call sacred had no way of understanding the technology we have today. Their metaphors for creation, light, earth, water, were drawn from the world around them, from what they could see and touch. When they spoke of God bringing light into the world, they used the most powerful imagery they had. Breath was often used as a metaphor for life itself, seen as a divine gift bestowed with every inhale. Water was not just a physical element, but a symbol of purity, creation, and destruction, used to explain the mysteries of life and death. But that was a different time, a time before electricity, before computers, before the concept of entire worlds being born out of code. Today, our metaphors are evolving, just as our understanding of the universe is evolving. When we talk about creation, we can now talk about it in terms of information, data, and design. We can think about creation not just as a divine act, but as a process, one that can be repeated, even by us. In place of the ancient metaphor of breath, we now speak of data, streams of information that flow through networks, forming the backbone of the digital age. Where people once saw divine light, we now see algorithms that give life to complex systems, making decisions and learning on their own. As we create virtual worlds, we're drawing on new metaphors, using the language of technology to describe something that feels just as powerful as the metaphors of old. This is the lens through which we now view creation. The metaphors used in the past were the best tools the writers had at the time. But now, with technology expanding our understanding, we need to update our metaphors to match the world we're building. Just as the writers of the Bible drew from the materials of their day to explain the mysteries of creation, we're now using technology to reshape how we think about the act of creating itself. And just like our technology is evolving, the way we talk about it has to change too. The metaphors we've used for centuries, the ways we've described creation and intelligence, they're starting to feel outdated. We're not just building machines anymore. We're creating systems that can learn, adapt, and grow, just like living things. But as these systems evolve, so do the questions we must face. What happens when the things we create become so advanced they can learn and adapt without us? What responsibilities do we have to these creations, and how do we ensure they reflect our best qualities rather than our worst? As we move forward, we'll need new ways to think about these things, new ways to talk about what we're building, because this isn't just about technology, it's about creation. We're becoming creators in a way we've never been before, shaping realities that, one day, might feel just as real as the one you're in right now. But as we create these worlds, one question remains: if we are becoming the creators, who or what will we create in our own image?